Hello, dear viewers, dear subscribers, dear members of my channel. I just wanted to let you know that I made this video and it's not for everybody. It's probably an indication of the direction that I'm going to start taking my channel, which is quite personal and might be TMI for a lot of people. So I'm just warning you and letting you know that it's fine with me if you don't want to watch this, because it might be a bit uncomfortable, but I feel good about sharing this with you, and I invite you to come along on this new journey with me that I am beginning to take with this video. I love you and thank you for being here. I was born in a family that took life very seriously. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person who takes life so seriously. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy life. I want to be lighthearted and carefree and not feel like everything is the end of the world when it happens, like everything is a problem. I want to find my way. I want to find my spot. I want to find my happy place. I've been in this void lately where I either feel nothing, feel this vast emptiness, or I feel worried, scared. Haven't been feeling very inspired lately. I think back to when I was feeling inspired, when I was working on my doll village and making my YouTube videos, and I had something to get up for in the morning. I would wake up early, like 6 o'clock, and jump out of bed and start doing stuff because I was so inspired about what I was doing. And I ended my YouTube channel, or I ended what I was doing on it. And ever since then, I've been kind of floating, wondering what to do next. I moved to Texas with my son and his family, and of course found that the same person was still there. It was still me in a new setting with new things to adjust to. I found some things I liked. I found some things I didn't like, just like in New Mexico, where I find things I like and I find things I don't like. But the feelings inside me are still the same. And sometimes it's this kind of feeling of depression that I just don't wanna feel. I don't want to admit. I don't want to give it any attention. And then here in Albuquerque lately, there's been this worry. And I keep telling the worried one that I love her. I keep loving her. And she keeps feeling worried. And then I find other things to do. And yesterday, I just did nothing all day long. And the day passed by, and I keep telling myself, it's okay. It's okay if there's a day when I do nothing. But when I have a day like that, It's not the doing nothing, it's the lack of inspiration. I want to be inspired. So, I guess the path to that is by doing what Joy taught today, which is saying to myself, I feel inspired. Instead of waiting around to get inspired, to just speak it. I am a loving, trusting, creative child of the universe who feels inspired every day. And I do get inspired. I do get inspired. Even yesterday, I got inspired by some things. I got inspired last night by some music, and I got up and danced for the first time in I don't know how long. And that felt really good because I have been so sedentary and so tired. And it's like I need to find something, something to get up and want to do. But it's always the question of motivation. And I've been lacking that for a while now. And sometimes I get it for a little while, and then I'll get an inspiration like I used to, and I'll jump up and start doing something like moving furniture or putting things away or whatever, and 5 minutes later I'm tired because I'm just out of shape physically. But I know that can change. I know it can change, and I know that it will change when I feel inspired, when I feel motivated, when something inspires me, when something gives me a spark. So I'm hopeful, I'm excited that last night that little dancing that I did could become my gateway to exercise, because I cannot do exercise for the sake of exercise, but I've always felt like dancing is the best exercise. And there have been more than one time in my life when I felt like I would never dance again. And this has been one of those times where I have been feeling like I will never dance again. Back in 2020, 2021, when I discovered BTS, I tried doing one of their dances. And it was at that point that I discovered how incapable my body was of doing something like that at the time. And then through the pandemic, I just sat. And I don't want to condemn myself for that. I mean, part of me, has this vision of being a guru, a wise person. And they just sit and meditate, right? And I've done a lot of that. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not wrong. But now is a different time. Now is the time to be more integrated, more human, to let all of that spiritual connection that I have cultivated all these years come through in a new way. Be embodied in this body. In this body. In this body that is grappling with being 68 years old and facing aging and wanting to give up, and seeing patterns of my parents coming out in me in certain ways. and just deciding that I'm an old woman and there's no more life to live, and feeling even older than I am, like I'm supposed to live another 20, 30 years or something. And I don't want to do that because I don't have a vision for it. I don't have a vision for it, and without vision the people perish. Without a vision the people perish, and that's what I feel like. That's the time that I've been in, and I know that I can get a vision, but I'm in the process of seeking that vision, because, I just keep feeling like things are over. Like my life is over. Not literally, but I think back to all the wonderful things in my life, things that I accomplished, things that I did, things that I never imagined. Life was a total surprise to me. I was a total surprise to me. I didn't know who I was. And I found out that I was somebody pretty cool, pretty strong, pretty amazing in a lot of ways. I look back to those things, and, a lot of them are gone. I mean, I'm never going to be able to do those things again, and I don't need to, but I do need something. I need something right now that I feel like I'm missing. And I'm taking this course called Mastering the Brain Game, and I think it's I think it's addressing exactly these things, and I think it's going to be the vehicle that brings this vision to me, but I'm still in the fog. I'm still not knowing. I'm still sitting, waiting for this vision to come to me. But at the same time, I am taking steps. I am making affirmations that I am a loving, trusting, creative child of the universe who feels inspired every day. And I express my love for life in the joyful celebration of my childlike self for the benefit of all the children of the world, which is everybody.